Hi, Blackwing Ninja. Quick video here today. Deck update because I got some new cards and I did this. Look at this. Yeah, blue Sirocos. They look fun. I like them. They're nice. So I'm gonna do a quick deck for you. Deck update. That Siroco actually looks kind of weird because it's got the. Actually, you can't see it, so it looks beautiful. Look at that. So yeah, so start the deck. First off, monsters, and this time I actually will have the deck posted below, except the extra deck, because nobody really cares. It's an extra deck. You can pretty much do whatever you want, because it's Blackwings. So we got 3 Siroco the Dawn. They're supposed to be blue. 3 Shura the Blue Flame. You know, just good, just mini boss monster of Blackwings. They're just so good. A little bit of a change. I went up to 3 Bora the Spear. And those are all colored too. They kind of look like Street Fighter, you know. You got the black in the background. But, so yeah, you got 3 Boras. First off, because I run 1 Mistral, so I do like the opportunity to be able to go first turn, summon Mistral, special summon Bora, sync up for 6, get Goyo, and then just steal all their monsters. It just works, and a lot of stuff this format is gonna need to have big stuff, and you know you're gonna want to get this dude. It also pierces, you know, dandelion tokens, treeborns. It's just good. Glad I went up to 3, took the Ghibli out. I took a little bit of my tech out, but you know that's what the side deck's for. Tech into some crap that they have no idea what they're playing, and then win, and then you're good. Because first game, Blackwings can pretty much get that. It's pretty easy for Blackwings to get first game because of this dude, the Mini Honest, Blackwing Kalut, the Moon Shadow. Just good. If you don't run 3, you're not running Blackwings. Limited 1, Gale. Everybody runs Gale because Gale is broken in everything. It's just too good. If Gale goes semi-limit, then Blackwings will beat everything. I run 3 Blizzard Far North because Blizzard, top decking Blizzard for game is just hilarious, and it's just such a good tuner because you can always like Vayu summon, then get Armed Wing, and have like a Bora in hand. Summon this, get Mistral, Vayu summon from Armed Wing, Synchro 8 with the Mistral, get Stardust, special summon Bora, Synchro 6 with this, and get Goyo or you know whatever you need. It's just broken. Blizzard is good. I actually run 2 Vayu. I find 2 is like the best number. 1 is just not good enough because you know you need it's kind of good having the ability to just get a random beat stick out of nowhere in your graveyard. You know they'll see it coming now, but I mean, yeah, you get Vayu. First off, Shura, you get your 5-star. Vortex the Whirlwind is coming out in Storm of Ragnarok, so that's gonna make Blackwings very good. It's just gonna be an easy summon. Then you know even if they do get rid of that, they got to deal with a Shura or a Bora or something else or Gale. You know who knows. So you know this is just good card. I like running 2. You got the 1 Tech Mistral because Mistral is fun. You set this thing, high defense, can't really get over it. If they do get over it, the next attack you take is 0. So, you know, limit your damage, stuff like that. And then DD Crow, I actually want another one of these. I would main deck 2 DD Crows. They're just that good. Disrupts Average plays, Monster Reborn plays, Debris plays, Plant play, everything. DD Crow is just too good this format because everything relies on graveyard. That's it for monsters. So now we're gonna move into spells. You got, of course, the Blackwings play like the everything is limited spell lineup. Well, for the most part, like everything's limited. So you know, Black Whirlwind used to run 2. Now we have 1. Monster Reborn 1. Giant Trunade. Cold Wave. Allure of Darkness. See, like every single one of these is just 1, and they're just all good cards. Cold Wave will get you games. Giant Trunade will get you games. Monster Reborn will get you games. Allure of Darkness will top deck you into a Blizzard, which will get you game. It's just good. I run 2 MSTs because I don't have Delta Crows, but MST is actually pretty good. Even a wild shot in the dark. I mean, if you're lucky, just go 2 MST because you'll end up getting something. And then if you set this, they'll think you have a book or a bottomless or something. You know, you can always just use it, and then they'll MST it while they have a spell or trap, and you can just chain it. It's just it's good. And also went up to 2 book because Book of the Moon is just like one of the best cards ever. Econ is also pretty good, and I've been looking into that. I might consider running double book, double Econ, because Econ is just too good. I mean, I know the whole tree, the whole Treeborn Frog stuff, but I mean, even in Blackwings, I mean, switch something to defense or get rid of Vayu, steal their monster, just go off of that, that's good. And then I also run My Body. I main deck My Body because My Body is just good. And of course, if you don't really feel like looking at this, you can all just go down to the bottom. Every single card on the main deck will be down there. I just typed that out. I thought I should, be less lazy and type it out before I did that. But if not, I'll go through some of my card choices. Oh, well. Throwing cards is not good. Let's not throw cards. I got 1 bottomless. Mostly because I only have 1 bottomless. I mean, you think about it, bottomless is good, but it's not that good. I mean, yeah, you'll get rid of the monster, but there's other ways to do that. You usually go for the big stuff, and if they're synchroing, you really want to try and get the tuner or the tuner material, so you can stop that synchro from ever hitting the field. Because I know, like Brionic, if they synchro get Brionic, they call priority. They're gonna bounce your entire field, and then you're gonna bottomless it, and then they're gonna be like, okay, push for game with everything else. Which is also why I run 2 trap holes. Trap hole is just too funny because people will be like, okay, well, I got rid of your bottomless. What next? Summon something. Trap hole. No, you don't. Or they'll think they're funny and they'll summon like Gale. Summon Gale. Okay, trap hole. What? You run trap hole? Yeah, I run trap hole because it gets rid of the tuners, which are the real problem. The tuner material is not that bad. The tuner can be pretty broken, and then the synchro is what I'm trying to avoid you getting. So stop the things that go in between. Stop the thing that's going to end you. I went to 3 Icarus. I know I've been talking 2 Icarus is okay, 2 Icarus is good enough, 3 Icarus is overkill, but with nobody playing Starlight Row, 3 Icarus is just funny. I have to say, drawing into this thing like a Vayu, it's just good. I haven't been getting dead draws with Icarus, surprisingly, because I have no monsters that aren't Wing Beasts. Before I was running Raikou and Necrogardna, but I don't run those anymore, so if anything, I'll side deck. I side deck them just to go into some random crap that nobody knows about. And then, so I have, let's see, hold on one second. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 targets. 20 targets plus the synchros that come out, which will give me another 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me another 24. That gives me like 24 targets. That's just good. It's too good. Finishing up the traps. I got 1 compulsory. I like compulse. It's funny because they'll go into Stardust and they'll be like, oh yeah, I got it. Or they'll synchro and then they'll be like, okay, he hasn't bottomless, so I must be good. Let's go for something and blah 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 blah. And then I'll just be like, no, don't think so. Compulse. Get rid of that synchro, and then they'll be like, ah. It's just funny. And then they'll be like, oh man, did not think that Blackwings would be running a compulsion, because I like to run some things that people are like, you run that? What? I just got it. Royal Opression. Yeah, I love this card. It's just so it's so good, especially in Blackwings. Even though you special summon out the butt, you can special summon then flip it, or flip it when they try and special summon, flip it on their turn. It's just good. And since you don't run too many monsters that you can really oppress, I mean, you can oppress, but it's not really going to do that much to me. It's funny. I also run 7 tools. 7 tools is just too good. I know I do prefer trap stun, but 7 tools is just funny because I was dueling my friend. And he's like, okay, I'm like attack, and he's like, I'll chain. What's that called? Man, Blackwing Backlash. It's like I'll chain Backlash, and I'm like, okay, chain 7 tools, and he's like, what? You use 7 tools? I'm like, yeah, I use 7 tools. This thing's funny. It's like it's a counter trap, so they can't really do too much to it. I can counter. I can pretty much get around the majority of things. It's just funny because so many people run traps that are gonna try and end you, and then no. Speaking of trap, I do run 1 trap stun. I do want to go up to 2 trap stun. I have to go back to my locals and look through their commons because I actually found Royal Opression and got it for $0.25. Some people are trying to get like $5 off of that card. I'm getting it for $0.25. So who knows? I may be able to build the crap out of my binder by going through commons and just going, yep, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. 50 cents a pop. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pay like $20 and get like $40 worth of material. It's just good. I mean, because card shops value things differently than actual players. Players of the game, card shop, it's generic, so to them, it's just like, okay, I have like 60 million of these cards, I don't really care that much, so 10 cents a pop, blah, 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 blah. People are going to come in here to buy boxes and stuff anyway, so I mean, who cares? Finish it up, we got 1 Magic Cylinder, because Magic Cylinder is broke. I mean, Magic Cylinder gets you games, Magic Cylinder makes people cry, because they can't negate it, because it does burn damage, and it's just funny, because, like, Magic Cylinder's at 2, but there are not that many decks that run Magic Cylinder. I don't know why nobody runs Magic Cylinder. Magic Cylinder is funny. It's better than Negate Attack. It's pretty much, it's a little better than Threatening Roar, depending on how many spells and traps you're able to pull off per turn, but, it's just good. And especially in like the mirror match, because you run Blackwings, you run Siroco, they run Blackwings, they run Siroco, you get plenty of Blackwings on your field, they get plenty of Blackwings on their field, and a Siroco, then they're gonna pump and then be like, game, and you'll be like, yep, but for me, because I split Magic Cylinder, and then they're gonna be like, negate the attack, take all the damage that they were gonna put on you directly. So I mean, that's just funny. I'm shuffling these cards because I actually plan on doing something today. I don't know. Maybe. I'm at 1320, so let me hurry up. Extra deck, you run 1 Silver Wind because it's good. You run 1 Armor Master because it's good, and you run 2 Vayu, so, I need another Armor Master. You run 2 Armed Wing, and wow, that's upside down. You run 2 Armed Wing because Armed Wing pierces, it's Epic Bora. Stardust because Stardust is... It's Stardust. Really, who doesn't run Stardust? 1 Iron Chain because you don't always want to go in. You don't always want to go in Armed Wing. It's got less attack, and this thing has a pretty good effect, so that's good. 1 Red Drag because it's filler and beat stick, and you're going to be pulling off a lot of attacks anyway. Plus, get around those walls. 1 Colossal Fighter because it's broken. Black Rose because it's broken. X-Saber or Bellum because I don't have anything else. I actually need a second Life Transfer. Goyo because it's broken. Splendid Roses because I side deck Mystic Tomatoes. You'll see my side deck later. It's a work in progress. I really need to work on that. And then Magical Android because you can pull it off with Vayu. It's just pretty standard synchros, when you think about it. Blackwings, it's standard. You can pretty much do whatever. But Silverwind, random beat stick with 2800 attack that they can't really get over. That's just fun. And then, Colossal Fighter because you can ram into 2800 beaters, bring back Colossal Fighter, then attack them directly for 2800. I can't tell you how many times I've gone Colossal Fighter, Attack Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Good. Yep. Bring it back. Attack Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Good. Yep. Bring it back. Attack Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Yeah. Good. Bring it back. Attack Prime Material Dragon. Yeah.